And what his whole deal was he was wanting to open up the portal to the Dark World.
Just let it all come on out.
Well, that's why whenever you go into the palace, after you fight the wizard, you get transported to the Dark World.
Ah.
He has like a wider portal to it than would normally exist, and he opened a new one.
Darn you wizards and encapsulating people with magical potential so that you can use their power on top of your power, so you can become wizard squared.
Do you think there are other people that he put inside crystals, like just because they were a little annoying or something?
I'll seal you away now.
You're not really powerful or useful or anything, but I'm gonna put you in this crystal.
You
Shut
think
up.
he'd seal us away? We just chop down a whole tree in one schwap.
He has to knock us out first.
That's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, Link isn't going down like that. He is magic, though.
I'm gonna seal you away. I'd like to see you try.
Try me. I have this net.
He's too strong.
I got it from the little crippled boy.
He's so sick.
His will lives on in the net.
Oh my goodness. That kid is like, I don't know how the kid is like, is so sick that he's like stuck in bed, but yet he's having like full-on conversations with us and is like getting on just fine. It's like, yeah, so like apparently I'm bedridden, but here's my net.
Yeah, man, take the net. We never give it back.
It's okay, you can get another one.
It's just a regular net.
He's like, they never brought that net back. He's just like, I know he saved the world and all, but I never got that net back.
Man, Link never brought my net back.
And that's the reason why he's considered a terrorist. Right there. Terrorizing the village by not giving their items back that he's supposed to be quote-unquote borrowing.
Exactly. Let's see. I think here we actually do go... Oh, I show you this little secret area. And this guy that gives us like a super useless tip for money. But he's in the Dark World. This is just a fairy place.
Oh,
I'll just go and grab one.
I'll have one, thank you.
We only need the one. Tips his hat. Ladies. Can you tip
Not the fedora.
a night hat? A nightcap like that?
He could always, like, take the back of it and flick it at him. Unless that's an insult or something.
I don't know, man. It could be. Why does a bird guy have a table?
He has some affairs that he needs to lay out.
Apparently, he needs a desk. Oh, he tells us about throwing stuff into the river. He says, throw random things into the circle of rocks.
Throw random money at bird people and get hints. If you do that, you'll be okay.
Give me more money and I will tell you something less useful. He literally has nothing useful to say. And that's why I don't go to the fortune teller. Which is a nice mechanic, you know? It was maybe helpful, but the fortune teller is really cryptic about stuff. So it's not exactly overly helpful.
Just like I said, with the whole Simon's Quest thing. Go and sit in the corner. You have been a naughty boy. What does that mean?
Somewhere some kid like is writing it down like it's super knowledgeable.
Concerned parents. What? Who told you this?
This game told me.
The game told me, sit in the corner.
We almost got nailed by a like there too.
Oh yeah, you told me that they're very hungry for his shield.
They really want our shield.
Now,
And
who's the guy that we go to get another shield if that happens?
there are a couple stores that sell them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here I was like, we need bombos before we take on Cold Stare. And I was like, you'll see why.
Bombos, bombos, bombos.
I still had the hammer equipped, so you saw pegs and you were just like, hammer!
Gotta hit him, gotta hit him!
They don't do anything though. They just outline the area you're supposed to go to get the bombos.
Now I get it.
There's actually another heart piece that we missed as well, but you have to wait till you go to Misery Mire for that.
That poor bird. Death approached that poor bird.
Bombos. Fire from nothing.
That is like a really broken attack that uses a lot less magic than it should. Even at half magic, if that doubled the amount of magic it used, it's still broken.
It does quite a lot of damage, actually. I think Hero was like trying to take a shortcut, but it didn't work out. Or no, I was going to show you what's behind the door there. That's what it was.
Blow it up.
But that was actually useful for us, you know? Like,
what's inside?
We actually needed the healing at this point.
Oh, she just like offers the healing that a fairy does, but that's it? Oh, and magic. Okay.
She heals you to full. Did she give us magic too?
Yeah, she gave us magic too.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Because it didn't cost any magic for us to get bombos initially.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think that she's supposed to do both, though, it seems.
It's like a crack dealer.
Because after she finished filling up the hearts, I still heard a couple of little sound effect bleeps, unless it just does it for so long to ensure full health.
That I couldn't say. I'm not sure.
Games are always thorough about these things.
Yeah, maybe they just estimated like the amount of time it would take to get the full health. So here we actually start the Ice Palace. And the Ice Palace, like, if you go into the Ice Palace and you don't know much about it, like, it sucks as a puzzle dungeon.
It's a death pit. It's a cold, dark death pit.
And, like, you may even be tempted to use the mirror to, like, go back to the beginning to retrace. But if you do, you reset the entire dungeon. So it's not helpful.
The mirror is only semi-convenient. Because, like, you want to be able to do that, fine, but it comes at a cost.
Here I'll show you what the hook shot is really for.
Hook shot. Good for getting around like a real champ.
It's good for dispatching things quickly and then grabbing the items they drop.
No need for a tempered master sword when you got hook and string.
We go in this room, but we didn't need to. Like, I could have just noped back out the door. But I was like, I want to show you what bombos do.
Use the bombos. And it was like, bombo Italiano.
And I think it gives us, like, the compass or something equally useless. Yeah.
It's that cap that I was talking about with the red stripe. Except it actually looks like a compass now.
It's effectively useless. I think it shows you your position in the dungeon relative to the map. It's not exactly handy. And this room is actually what the bombos are all about. Because one, you get a full refill on your magic. And two, it makes it so much easier. And I also show you what the magic powder is for.
Desperately trying to use the magic powder on the little red thing.
It's not really great to use it on the ice. But when you do use it, it's kind of worth it, you know?
Oh, yeah. And of course, I go through the effort of always picking up every single, essentially, pot that I find.
The pots are too OP. You can't take them to another room.
Yeah, they get rid of it altogether because they're just like, listen, you can't do that. That's illegal.
They're like, we know the pots are broken and super OP.
We're going to have to ask that you leave it here. Ah, yes, and then I keep on improperly timing the swings and getting shocked the entire time in this room. Look at that! How wonderful!
Yeah, we got kind of messed up there. At least I think those guys don't do extra damage because they're like a light world enemy that was just ported over.
Hello,
like,
I'm here.
I think they just didn't want to bother to recode them.
Like, we got red and we got blue. What would be the two adjacent colors if they had a Dark World version? Just use them!
Man, just whatever. Just kick them in there. Because, like, if they did extra damage, they would kill us so quick. Honestly. And these are the actual Stalfos with, like, lightsabers for some reason.
And here I thought they were carrying bamboo sticks.
I think one of them does, like, a weird thing with it, too. No, I think those are lightsabers. Maybe they're kendo sticks. Oh, yeah. Here is here is where we gotta be like, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
This is one of those rooms where I am not as confident in my dodging as I would like to be. Because this room is just, it's so hard to dodge all the nonsense in it. And we gotta go looking for the key. We almost run out of magic.
But because we're cursed.
And then I forgot.
Or should I say blurst? Bless cursed.
We had to hit the switch.
That thing got in the way.
Stupid wall guys.
Wall guys. Not to be confused with Fall Guys. Or Tall Guys.
So we actually try to just sort of bypass this so we don't have to do as much.
Let's just walk into our death.
I think it would have been easier if we just did it normally.
Perhaps.
If you're in a hurry though, and
if you want to scurry, that's the way to go.
If you just want to skip past it.
Look at that, 3 different methods of death. Skull, sword, hook shot.
Oh yeah. And this we execute this like perfectly. And like you can just mop those guys up so fast. They're not even worth the bombos.
Oh, no. Just eat all the pickups.
Well, I mean, like a lot of them, like when you go into a room where they're all spread out, yeah, bombos is great. But if you don't have to use the magic, don't.
Well, we didn't even have enough magic to use it at that current moment. We were like nearly completely out. Oh yeah, and then there was that issue. I was like, why does it not let us go down the stairs?
It's always like that. It's actually always easier to just dash at it. And then here we got the ice monkeys.
The ice monkeys.
I tried to skip them.
By the way, those bad boys hit hard.
Yeah, they do. And then I remembered that we didn't need to even go down that side yet, because we didn't even have a big key at this point.
Nay! Look at these coming at us like...
So we actually...
Whoa, that dodge!
We actually just go straight for the big key at this point.
I got spooked. I was
like, just like ice monkey.
Silly ice monkey.
And I keep forgetting where the switch is too. I mean, like, this dungeon wouldn't be bad if it wasn't covered in ice. But it is the Ice Palace for a reason. We gotta ninja our way through here.
Yutta! Sugoi! And then we just...
Yeah, this section isn't too bad. I mean, I almost think this was added as like an afterthought just to extend the dungeon a little. It's like, man, the Ice Palace is short. What can we do to make it longer?
Add a room. I guess.
Add a loop back.
A loop back. Ah, so convenient. So useful to add.
Yeah, it's so perfect.
Why didn't I think of this? Man, you're probably getting a raise.
Raises for everyone.
We can't do that.
So, that left-hand passage there is actually a shortcut back.
Whoa! Did you see that? How, like, we clipped into the bouncy thing but didn't get bounced?
Yeah. I mean, the physics are weird in this game, or sprite collisions are.
I tried to time that.
I don't know why you have so much trouble with this.
I'm so sorry. I really just struggle with the red jellyfish.
So this, like, sometimes I can just walk through this, but I was like, no.
I'm gonna go easy mode on it.
Like, we have so much magic, we're good. And we still have the blue potion at this point as well.
Yes, we do.
So it wasn't a big deal. And I can't remember if I show you what's beyond that door, but I think that would have been a waste of the key too.
I think so. I think that it was actually best to just use...
We actually needed that key.
The key in another part of the dungeon. Like, you were thinking about it for a second.
I looked at the door and I was like, I don't know.
like
Like-
early 2000s computer noises.
I was just like, that door is actually just kind of a useless trap. And I think that crack in the wall doesn't go anywhere, if I remember correctly. Some of them are just fakes. It's not like we didn't have the bombs to try it, though. Just switching items like crazy.
Yeah, you must die now.
So you can use the magic powder on those yellow things, too. We kind of screwed up here because he fell right on us. There was nothing we could do for that.
It's kind of funny when that happened. I was like, ah, no, Jay, help!
I was like, there's no saving this. I think we get like a compass in that chest or something. No, what map? This is the map. We got the compass earlier.
We got the. This is the one dungeon where we got what you called the useless items.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of easy to get them, and sometimes I forget which ones they are. So like, if it's a chest that's on the way, I'll grab it, because oftentimes like they'll put the important stuff in the chest they just throw in front of you. A quick mop up with the bombos.
Bombos.